friends. So I have a convention coming up on Saturday this week. It is Rathacon in Athens, and I am not ready for cosplay. I've kind of been taking a break on getting stuff together, and it's biting me in the butt a little bit because there are a lot of things coming up that require cosplay. Well, I mean, nothing like requires, but I would like to cosplay for, and I don't have my shit together for it. So I'm hoping this week to actually finish 2 cosplays. I'd like to get one done tonight and then maybe one done on Thursday afternoon, because I haven't decided which one I would like to bring to Rathacon yet, but I'm currently working on a Jillian Holtzmann from Ghostbusters and a Rorschach from Watchmen, but like a girl version without having my whole face covered. Tonight is dedicated to Holtzmann, and I have a lot of the pieces together. I've thrifted a lot of things. So I'm just going to kind of go over it like head to toe, and I have a couple things I have to DIY. I still need to make the necklace, so I just thought I would do it with you guys. First thing I want to get started is that she wears this awesome Screw You necklace. I'm trying to make this as cheaply as possible, so I just went to the dollar store and picked up some binder clips. So I am going to make this necklace real quick, paint my overalls so they look like I've been actually working in them, and just piece it all together, make sure I have everything and it's all good, right? Like I said, I want to make this for as cheap as possible. The initial idea was to find a key ring, but I couldn't find one in that size at the dollar store. But I did find these book rings, which are kind of like the perfect size for this. We just have a couple screws that were laying around the house. I also picked up some super glue at the dollar store. And so the idea is to use this as my circle. I'm going to cut out with this foam I already had laying around a U, but I'm also going to back it up. I'm going to take the cardboard from this BoxyCharm box because it is a little thicker, and I'm going to kind of back up the foam with that just so it's more sturdy. And I'll put the screw there. I will paint it silver. I'll attach it all together, throw it on a necklace I already have, and call it done. Sounds easy, right? Hopefully this works out. Now that I've successfully managed to almost super glue my fingers together, I have a fairly sturdy looking U, and this is about to get a coat of silver paint. By one coat of paint, I meant like probably 14 coats of silver paint. And this actually isn't the kind of silver, I mean, like it's not, I thought this paint was going to be more metallic than it was. I mean, these are shiny, and so it's not going to be as uniform as I like, but again, I'm making it on the fly and cheap. But again, I'm making it on the fly and for cheap, and eventually I want to have like an all metal one anyway, so this will just be a placeholder until I find a decent Holtzmann necklace on Amazon, basically. While I am waiting for the paint to dry, I thought I would go ahead and start gathering all my pieces for the rest of the outfit. She has a pair of yellow goggles that she wears on her head like this, and of course I'll do my hair in that like kind of faux hawk, side swept, messy style. It's gonna be very easy for me to make my hair look like that. But these just came from Amazon. I think they were maybe like $10 to $13. And then her glasses are kind of the hardest part to find. I've looked at like just some yellow round lens glasses. Every time I'm at like a gas station or a dollar store or Walmart or wherever, I'm always looking for glasses with yellow lenses. They're not as easy to find as you would think. And the ones on Amazon, sometimes they're too big. Sometimes I think I'm getting smaller round ones, and then I look at the user reviews and the glasses are like this big. So watch out for that if that's what you're looking for. I watched the movie with my parents last weekend, and so they had a pretty good idea as to the kind of glasses I was looking for. And my dad texted me the other day and said he found a pair of glasses that could work, so he picked them up for me. I don't know if it was at like a garage sale or a flea market or whatever, but he found me these yellow tinted glasses. They're not, I mean, she has like the guards on the side. My dad said those are actually welding glasses. So they're obviously not accurate, and they're not the aviator style, but I feel like they have like serious Holtzmann vibes, especially like, I mean, these are old and they're cracked and they have lived life. So I just thought these would work in conjunction with this to kind of put off the Holtzmann vibe. Again, not screen accurate. If you want screen accurate, it is going to be a little more expensive. Those are like incredibly specific glasses. So just throwing that out there. If you know that that's a character you want to cosplay eventually, just keep your eyes open for yellow glasses. Under her jacket and overalls, Holtzmann is wearing a long sleeve olive t-shirt. She has it cropped. I'm going to opt out of having my stomach out, but I just thrifted this for a couple dollars. This was pretty easy to find. And then of course she has her overalls. These are thrifted too. These were about $4. These are actually maternity overalls. If you can see, like there's room for a baby belly, which is gonna be kind of awkward to wear, but these are about to get completely messed up because hers are covered in paint. So I'm going to paint these tonight, and hopefully you won't notice that it's maternity wear. But you know, overalls aren't cheap, so for $4, I feel like that wasn't a bad score. What I want to work on next is painting the overalls. Now you can use fabric paint. I don't have that handy. Well, I have black fabric paint, but I'm saving that for something else you'll see later. But this is really, I mean, these are going to get hand washed. They're not going to get worn often. I am totally fine just using good old folk art Americana acrylic paint. So she has black and yellow paint on her overalls, and I'm just going to like put on a pair of gloves and go to town with it. I did make a pretty decent mess doing this, but I mean, they look pretty roughed up. So I think this will be good. And then once these are dry, I'm going to go ahead and roll up the cuff. She wears combat boots with them, and then she has one stripy sock that she wears kind of pulled up. I don't have stripy socks, but I do have these like little arm warmy things. So I'm just gonna throw that on under my boot, and no one will be the wiser, except for you because you're watching this right now. The U is pretty much dry, so I'm going to go ahead and glue everything together. So I have the screw is gonna go on the bottom. The binder clip is gonna go on top, and I'm gonna do my best to hide this part right here with the U. So hopefully I can very easily super glue all of this together, slap it on this chain, and then that I just dragged through paint. Good job, Jess. Slap it on this chain and then call it done. The super glue is supposed to be working on metal, and it's not. So I'm gonna have to hot glue this to the back, but the U is on there pretty well. Just a little snag, but not a big deal. I have a glue gun, so hopefully that works better than the super glue is. While I'm waiting for the hot glue gun to warm up, there are two things I don't have yet for this cosplay. The first thing is she wears these like fingerless gloves. I don't have those, but they're coming in the mail tomorrow through Amazon. Those were about $5. And the other thing is that I would like to have a can of original Pringles with me, and that I can just get at Kroger or something like the day before, whenever. So those are the only two items that I do not have. Eventually, I would like to really build on this and maybe do like her uniform. She carries this huge silver duffel bag with her, so I might want to try to make that in the future. I mean, she has a lot of really cool different looks, so this is just like basic Holtzmann 101, and hopefully I can grow from there. So the hot glue wasn't really doing the trick so much either. I wish I had like some E6000 or something. A stronger adhesive, but again, like I'm trying to do this like as cheaply as humanly possible. So I kind of had to like glue the bottom and set it down and then put like a layer of glue over it. I am not the most confident in this being able to stay for the day, so I might have to watch it. I have other screws. This would be really easy to fix if nothing else. And again, like I want to have like a very like nice professional metal one. So this will be just fine as a placeholder in the meantime. Again, like super easy, very basic, like starter cosplay. The last piece of this cosplay I haven't showed you guys, besides my combat boots, which I wear all the time anyway, is the leather jacket that's going on top of all of it. This is the same leather jacket I used to cosplay Negan. If you are into closet cosplay, I highly recommend just having like a black leather jacket in your arsenal because a ton of characters wear this. So for Holtzmann, I have a little leftover Jeffrey Dean Morgan smiley face. I'm going to keep this on there because I feel like this fits the Holtzmann vibe. And then I also have this little Ghostbusters button I just added as, I don't know, a little extra flair. So this will go on top of everything. And that's going to do it for today's video. I'm pleased I was actually able to get everything done way faster than I thought I would initially. So I might start working on Rorschach tonight. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But if you guys want to see the full costume, go ahead and subscribe. We're going to Rathacon on Saturday. If any of you guys are going to Rathacon in Athens, Ohio, let me know. I would be so happy to see you there. So let me know if you've cosplayed Holtzmann or what you're cosplaying, what you're working on right now. Let me know what your current cosplay creative endeavors are. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.